Dr. Hurst, do we have anything to report out from closed session?
Nothing to report out.
President Phillips, sorry, point of order, Trustee Smith-Foltz is in the audience.
Oh, thank you. While we're waiting for Trustee Smith-Foltz, Dr. Hurst, how much time do you need for this item?
I don't need a lot of time, sir. Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm here, everyone. President Phillips, I'm here.
Okay. Board, can I have a motion to extend the meeting to no later than 10:45? And we should be out of here before 10:45.
So moved.
Thank you, sir. Can I have a second?
Second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. On to the vote, Christian?
Yes.
Gonzalez, yes.
Reckler, yes.
Trustee, I was about to say Trustee Gonzalez, Trustee Smith-Foltz, yes.
Phillips, yes. Okay. Dr. Hurst, it's your show.
Sir, thank you so much, President Phillips. I'd like to just share with everyone about the process for the Chief Academic Officer. We started the process back in May the 27th. And it started with a group of executive team members, academic directors, and a small group of principals. And we went through 39 candidates for the CAO position. And we went through a skills-based framework that was based on knowledge skills, social judgment skills, and problem-solving skills. And we looked at the job description of those knowledge skills, and we synthesized all of those candidates down to 16. And then we said with those 16 that we were gonna have them do a 3-minute video to introduce themselves. We also sent to those 16 a data set, and we wanted them to look at the data set and tell us what the trends were and then what they would do as well. From that interview process, we synthesized the list down to 6. From that 6, we expanded the process to include students, parents, labor union leaders, as well as the principals and the directors and executive team members. So it was a very collaborative process. And we still use the skills-based framework on those 6 candidates. We had 2 separate rooms doing 2 separate types of interviews. The first type of interview was looking at 2 videos, 2 10-minute videos. One was of elementary reading, and then one was of a high school science. And then also, we had them to engage in questions based on those 20-minute video segments. And the video segment and those questions was really around what would they share with the principal? What feedback would they have with the teacher? What is the implication for learning across the system? And then also, there was a separate interview room where we had those 6 candidates come in individually in Zoom or in person. And we asked them 6 questions, and there were skills-based questions, again, around knowledge skills, social judgment skills, and problem-solving skills. The team of panelists recommended to the superintendent 3 candidates, 3 high-quality candidates. I had conversations with each candidate. I made reference checks as well, and I talked to the superintendents. And I would like to recommend to the board the candidate that is selected, and her name is Larisha Martin. She is from Oakland. I'm recommending her to be our next CAO. And I'm also recommending a 2-year contract for Larisha Martin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hurst, for that presentation. Board, are there any questions? Looking at faces, there are no questions. Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the hire of Ms. Martin?
So moved.
Second,
Okay. Any discussion? Looking for faces.
I just want to thank you for the hard work. Thank all those who were on the interview panels. I want to thank all those applicants who applied for this position. Dr. Hurst, I'm looking forward to meeting the new hire.
Okay. Is there any, is there any other discussion? All right. So just so we know, so we're all on the same page, when I'm asking for a discussion, I'm trying to do it in the order of the people. And so, but my only comment that I would like to make is, Dr. Hurst, this is your first big hire in this district. And I'm excited for Miss Martin to come join us. And I think that, well, you know what? Before I go any further, um, Dr. Hurst, do we need to talk about the compensation and whatnot uh, before we have a vote so it's publicly stated or the terms of the contract?
Thank you, sir. My correction, so the salary would be on step 3, and it'd be $208,889.
Okay. And this is a 2-year contract?
This is a 2-year contract.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. But I'm very excited about Miss Martin joining us and the work that she's going to be able to do under your leadership. I think that this is, and I said this earlier in the meeting, but this is the first step. We're in the very first steps of reimagining and transforming this district. And we talked about the equity analysis before. Now we're talking about, a new CAO hire. No disrespect to anyone who's had the position before, but I'm just really, I see progress. I see things changing and I see things moving under your leadership. And I just want to say, on behalf of the full board, that we support your leadership and that we know and believe that you are taking us to higher heights and better places. So thank you for your work that you put in to this and the very methodical way you went about this hire, Dr. Hurst. We appreciate you. So on to the vote, Mr. Christian.
Yes, thank you, President Phillips. I just want to echo the same thing. Yes, we're moving forward, and my vote is yes.
Gonzalez, so yes.
Reckler, yes, and welcome.
Smith Folds, yes.
Mr. Phillips, yes. Ms. Martin, congratulations on your new job. Look forward to meeting. Thank you, Dr. Hurst, again for your work. And everybody who participated in the hiring process, because it sounds like it was much more involved than anything that we've had in the past. That said, it's 10:37. It's not 10:30, but it's still in the 30s. And I'm very thankful for that. It's 10:37, and I am adjourning this meeting so everybody could go home and rest. Thank you for a great meeting, board. Thank you for being efficient. Thank you for sticking to the 4 questions. Thank you for your help in having a very productive and efficient meeting, because this is the only way this works is if everybody helps to make it productive and efficient, and you all did that, and I greatly appreciate you for that. And thank you for helping us with the new structures, Dr. Hurst, to help this be more streamlined. And this is good. So you all have a good night and bless you all. Bye-bye.